Do you know that your child, that your sweet, brilliant little baby or toddler or child or human, they already know something that you and your partner have not fully admitted. They know that the two of you have not, or you are yet to agree on discipline. You don't agree on discipline, and they are using it, they're using that gap to their advantage. And I'm not saying it's because your child is manipulative, but it shows that they are very observant and honestly very smart. Children are smart, we're just the one that downplay their intelligence a lot. Think about what usually happens. You say, no more screen time tonight, maybe because of something they've done, and then they now run to their daddy or to the mommy, whoever is more likely to say yes. Or you are trying to handle a tantrum gently, using a gentle approach, and then your partner walks in and says, "Stop crying. If you don't keep quiet now, you're going to your room or I'm gonna smack you." In that moment, your child learns the most dangerous lesson, and that authority is negotiable in this house. Not because the child has argued you, or not because you are a bad parent, but because of both adults give different answers to the same situation. So this clash is not really about who is strict or who is gentle. It's usually about two different kind of fears. One parent fears raising a child with no boundaries, and the other one is afraid of becoming the parent that they grew up with. So those both fears come from love, but when those fears collide in front of your child, confusion has entered the home, confusion sets in, and it affects the child. So your child is not trying to divide you, they are simply reacting to the environment they are in. When one parent undermines the other, whether softly or aggressively, but as long as it's in front of the child, then the child will become the decision maker. They will learn how to negotiate the adults in the house. They will learn who will bend. They will learn who to avoid. Some children become people pleasers because they know it will work on one of them. Some will become lawyers because they know they can argue their way through some situation. And then some will become extremely anxious because they never know which rule counts. Because if I do this, um, partner A will say partner A will say A, partner B will say B. So you don't know which rule counts. Your unpredictability becomes the real problem and not the child. Because honestly, so many discipline issues start from being unpredictable. And once you see it, you cannot unsee it. That's one of the things we learn here on Learn Life Hacks. We make parenting feel lighter. We laugh through the stress together and share simple ways that actually make parenting life easier for you. So if this feels like your kind of space, just hit like this video and subscribe also. You'll be glad you did. So how do you fix this? Build what I call a unified wall, a unified front, a firm, a clear, consistent voice, even if your personal parenting styles are different. This starts with three simple principles, and the principle one or the rule number one is that when you want to disagree in private, not in public. So never correct or counter your partner in front of your child. If you disagree, just press pause, just hold on, talk later calmly and behind closed doors. The rule number two is that have the same answer rule. So whoever responds first, the other partner should support. So if mom says no, dad should back it up. If dad says we'll discuss later, everyone says the same thing. So there should not be different answers. Even if there should be different answers, it should be discussed first. and then there should be a compromise before you let it out to the child. Then the rule number three is that create a list of family rules, like simple, five or seven simple rules that both of you agree on. So when your child knows the rule, it doesn't change or depend on who is in the room. Their behavior will stabilize fast. So children thrive when the adults around them are consistent. I'm not saying when they are perfect, but when they are consistent. When you and your partner finally stand on the same page, something powerful will happen to your child. Your child will stop testing the gap between you two because the gap no longer exists. You don't have to parent the same way. You just have to show up, as a team. So tell me in the comment section, what is the most surprising thing that your child has gotten away with because you and your partner were not aligned, we're not on the same page? Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.